Welcome everybody to a brand new episode of Dead by Daylight. Well, and by episode, I mean it's not really an episode, but it's Dead by Daylight news. Today, Dead by Daylight announced a brand new patch note, mid-chapter. They added the in-game collapse, they nerfed the Legion, they nerfed the pig, they fixed a bunch of stuff, and I'm going to be talking about that today. So let's get right into it. We're gonna start with the fact that they added in an end game. So end game is a timer that activates either after the hatch is closed or when the exit gates are open. Before end game, we had to we could sit around and wait or pop any totems or extra gens to get some points. Now you only have 2 minutes to escape, or you are instantly sacrificed to an entity, and it counts as a kill to the entity. So, the killers can all open gates just like survivors, which I guess they are doing it to kind of like, I don't know, probably to, if it's something, I bet there's going to be perks that lower the in-game timer, which may be a little overpowered, but if the killer is focused on lowering that in-game tower, they may open the exit gate, which will force the survivors to have to run and get out of there. The hatch will always spawn when there's only one survivor left in the trial, which is very good. I'm glad that's going to happen. But the killer can go and close that hatch, which in return kind of makes this one kind of stupid. They added new score events, such as opening the gates will give points to the killer, closing the hatch will give points. They balanced a bunch of the killers, and they balanced maps and controllers. So they changed some of the perks, like Remember Me. Each time you hit your obsession, increase the time to open the exit gate by 4 seconds, up to a maximum of 8, 12, and 16 seconds. Calm Spirit has been changed for the survivors. Calm Spirit now hides all screams and their associated loud noise indicators, if any. Adjust the text to be more global. They added Left Behind, which gains a 55, 65, and 75 repair speed bonus. We're Going to Live Forever has also been changed. Each time you perform a safe hook rescue or take a hit to protect a survivor, gain 25 stackable bonus to all blood points gained up to a maximum of 50, 75, and 100%. And sorry about going silent there. I just kind of lost my train of thought. I didn't mean to. But moving on, they nerfed Legion. One of the biggest things we've all been asking for was Legion to be nerfed, because Legion has kind of been overpowered. He's so much faster than the rest of the killers. He has the mending time, and that Feral Frenzy just makes him so fast that survivors can't outrun him. You are going to go down no matter what happens. So they fixed a bunch of his add-ons. So a lot of these, they're increasing the timers, such as like Mortal Sketch as a 1.6 up from 1. They made the smiling pace add a 60-second blindness and stat effects when Feral Frenzy hitting a survivor with a deep wound. But gameplay changes. Bleed out time is no longer removed by Feral Frenzy hits. Was a 10-second deduction before. So every time we were hit by Legion, our health bar after being hit would go down, giving us less time to mend. That's not going to happen no more. So we don't have to worry about that. Feral Frenzy can only be used when the meter is fully charged. Feral Frenzy move speed is now 5 meters per second. Feral Frenzy power gauge amount lost when landing on an attack outside of Frenzy, 50% was 100. They increased the recharge time from 15 seconds to 20. They increased his terror radius from 32 to 32 meters from 24. Increased the duration of Feral Frenzy to 10 seconds. They made the fatigue time to 4 seconds from 3. Missed attacks now end Feral Frenzy, which I think is really, really good. That's going to help survivors a lot, because before he could just swing, and now he misses it, he's going to come out of that Feral Frenzy, which is going to let survivors help a lot. His volt duration has been cut down by 25%. It was 9%, and his pallet break was 2.7, and now it's a 2.6 for break and 0.1 for snap. Legion cannot see pools of blood when he's in Feral Frenzy anymore. He now moves at the default killer speed, which is very important, 4.6 meters per second, which it only goes up by 0.4 when he's in Frenzy, making him a little bit faster, but not that long. His duration went up to 1.1 seconds, and it is now, which cuts the benefits by 25%, and that makes him slower than Survival Bolt, which is 0.8 seconds. Now the big changes. Reverse bear traps only become active when a generator is completed. Inactive reverse bear traps will no longer trigger when attempting to leave via an exit gate, which is, I find, kind of stupid. I feel like they shouldn't be able to escape with a reverse bear trap on their head. I feel they have to get out of that, but they should have added more boxes. Initiating the in-game collapse will no longer complete generators, but will block them. This means that any active reverse bear traps will remain inactive. The pig just got really badly nerfed, and I feel it was unnecessary for them to hurt the pig this bad. But hopefully, like, some of the pig mains out there can, like, change Dead by Daylight's mind, and hopefully we can get it fixed. They changed the Wraith. When canceling the Wraith's cloaking interaction, players will now be able to attack or interact immediately. They no longer have to wait to hit the bell, which is really dumb in the sense, I find. They restored the bone rattling noise at the beginning of the Wraith's cloaking animation. Fix an issue that caused being unable to hear survivors attempting to escape out of bear traps. They fixed the spirit's idle noise to play multiple times at the same time. They fixed issues about killers being unable to hear survival's idle crows. This was important right here. Fix an issue that caused Legion's nasty and filthy blade add-ons to stack and cause extremely long mending time, or as the community's been calling it, infinite mending, which is really, really, really good that they fixed it, because it was annoying going against those Legions, because with that kind of stuff, it was almost as if you got hit, if you didn't start mending right away, you were going down. There was no way you're going to be able to mend it fast enough. They fixed all kinds of random stuff. But, now, I know what you all came for. A new killer was announced. He wasn't added yet, but he was confirmed. So let's take a look at a picture of him real quick. And I'm pretty sure all of you are going to be able to recognize him right away. Here we go. Scream. Ghostface. Or, as he will be called in the game, the Ghost. So far, from what he looks kind of like a... Well, I kind of don't like his outfit, because he doesn't look like the original Scream, but I feel like that's licensing stuff. They couldn't get that allowed. But the blue, I feel, will be kind of bad in a trial situation, because I feel like the Ghost is going to be able to be seen a lot by killers with that bright blue on his head. So let's move on, and we're going to talk about some of his abilities that have been announced. So this is one of his perks, right here. Simple formula. You become obsessed with one survivor. When your obsession is hooked, the perk receives a token. Each token decreases your terror radius while in a chase by 4 meters up to a total of 2, 3, and 4 tokens. So a max of 4, making it up to 16 meters decreased. When a survivor rescues another survivor from a hook, the killer becomes the obsession. So your obsession is going to be jumping around like crazy, and your terror radius is going to be low a lot. I feel like his main thing in this is going to be him looking to reduce his terror radius. A lot of his perks are going to focus about him being sneaky and stealthy in this. You will lose all your tokens if the obsession is sacrificed or killed. So yeah, that's good, and you won't have an obsession if it's killed. So now we're going to make that one disappear, and we're going to pop in this next thing. If I can get it. Thank you. Right there. The Ghost can now, this is his ability, his main ability. The Ghost can move stealthily, crouch, and lean around corners and stalk survivors, just like Myers, except the leaning ability and the crouching is not like Myers. His primary power is Shrouded Hunch, during which the Ghost has no terror radius, which I find a little ridiculous, but why I find it ridiculous is because even when Myers is stalking, he has a little bit of a terror radius. Yes, he has to be super close and for that terror radius, but the Ghost has none. Nada. So, you won't be able to tell he's stalking you. I bet they're going to give, like, there's probably going to be perks like Spine Chill or something else that's going to help with this, so you know exactly when he's looking in your direction. But I don't know if there's going to be much to counter this. There may be add-ons for certain objects, but I don't know. There may be new perks and a new character, a new survivor coming along that may help along with this. So moving on, his second power is Stalk. The Ghost can stalk individual survivors to give the exposed status for a limited time. The Ghost also has the ability to crouch freely and lean around corners while stalking. Which I think that with these two combined, I feel like he's going to be really overpowered for a while, especially with that 0 terror radius, and then being able to sit there and watch you. I don't know. He's just going to be able to sneak up on you without out of nowhere, and if you aren't paying attention, you're going to get grabbed and hooked. Because I feel like they're, with this stalking ability, or the Shrouded Hunt, he's going to be able to walk up to you and just grab you just like the Spirit, and hook you immediately. So, right now, I feel that he is going to be a very interesting killer, but for a while, I feel like he's going to be overpowered just like Legion was, but that's expected. You can't get everything perfect on the first try. So I'm going to stretch these out and add both pictures onto here for us, so you can get a look at both. There we go. So, this will be added in the next chapter. He's not added yet, but if you feel like he will be a good killer, that's up to you. Because right now, I feel like he's going to be interesting, but he's going to be overpowered for a while, which is okay. They'll fix him just like they fixed Legion. It took a while for them to fix Legion, but it's okay. So, that is Dead by Daylight news. If you like this video, go down below and don't forget to leave a big thumbs up and leave a comment on what you think of all the new patches and the release of a new killer. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, Minion out.